What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be unboxing the very first Traiphum 3x5x5 version 2. So there's a lot of things I want to say in this video, but I'm going to go ahead and attempt to open this box without destroying the puzzle. No one likes to keep boxes anyway here. So I'm going to just try and see. Oh, there we go. And I got the puzzle out. So I'm going to clean up a bit here and be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try and open this. And here it is. Okay. Exciting stuff here. Here's the puzzle. I'm going to just get rid of this. And let's just... That turns very nicely. Okay. These layers are a little tighter than these layers, but that makes sense because, yeah, I'm just gonna go over some of this and be right back. Okay, I'm back. And before I go into this actual puzzle, I want to go over and say a couple thank yous. I would like to thank Traiphum for actually coming up, well, actually making me this puzzle. And he actually came up with the design of a 3x7x7, which then inspired Tom and Dan, otherwise known as Crazy Bad Cuber, to create a version of this puzzle, a 3x5x5. But then, after that, I really liked that puzzle. I contacted Dan, and he says could contact Traiphum. So I contacted Traiphum, and he had to contact Dan or Crazy Bad Cuber to make sure it was okay to make this puzzle. And of course, he said it was okay because he already told me it was okay. So thanks to Dan and Tom also again for allowing Traiphum to make this puzzle for me. And also, again, thank you to Traiphum for actually making this puzzle for me. And last but not least, I would definitely like to thank my parents, because this is actually my birthday present. And this puzzle does actually not have Traiphum written on it anywhere. And what I'm thinking on the reasoning behind that, I'm not positive, but he was not the first to invent this puzzle. So I don't think he has the right to put it on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you a picture that I got of the construction building this. In this picture, you can see how the puzzle is still being built here. So this just shows how Traiphum puzzles really are handmade puzzles, and as you can see from the actual final result, that it is a wonderful handmade puzzle. And just so everyone knows, just emailing Traiphum back and forth, Traiphum is very good with writing back to you, answering all your questions, and he's just a very friendly person. And I also asked Traiphum specifically for this color scheme, and he was more than happy to give this to me. So enough with information about the puzzle, and let's actually get into the puzzle. As you can see here, this is the centerpiece, at least I hope you realize that. So what this is it's a Shangshao 5x5, and he shaves it down so much that it gives these shaped pieces here. And it also gives this effect where it goes into the puzzle, and that is called the Olsing effect, which I've always found very neat. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put this into a checkerboard pattern, and if you can see right in there, I'm not sure you can because it's a black cube, but like it's not exactly flat there because the shape of the piece. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this checkerboard pattern. Okay, now these layers. Okay. And the quality here is just magnificent. Really, the quality of this puzzle, it's phenomenal. So, I actually just went and got my Shangshao 5x5 right here, and that's what this is made out of. And if we look here, line that up exactly, look how much plastic Traiphum was able to get off. And if you can see, these top and bottom layers are slightly pillowed, but that's really not that pillowed for a puzzle. So That's just crazy how much plastic he can get off. And what I noticed here is, to get some more room off, is, I'm not sure if you can see it in this light, but how about on the yellow face? If you can see right there, there's a little lighter yellow right there. Underneath that sticker is actually the screw. But what Traiphum did is, I believe, by just looking at it, he's built epoxy sculpt up around the screw head, but not actually over the screw. And what I'm thinking about that is, he did that just to save some room to make it more compressed downwards. Okay. And I've actually bought one other Traiphum puzzle. It's the Megamorphics here. And if you want to see that video, I'll put a link right here. But just by buying this puzzle and seeing how great quality it is, I already knew how good of quality this puzzle was going to be. And this actually has gone over the limits of qualityness. I mean, like, for this puzzle to be handmade, that's just craziness. So I know what you guys want me to do is, you want me to scramble this puzzle for this video, but I'm not quite sure I want to scramble it yet. But what I will do is, I will do a couple shape-shifting moves here. So I'll turn it like that, and then I'll turn it like that. As you can see, it does bandage a little. Well, it does bandage, so just look at this mess. And I don't want to turn it anymore, or else I will have to scramble it. But let's see what I can do here with the patterns. Let's see if I turn it like that. See if I can get it aligned. And I turn it like that. That's some crazy patterns right there. So, yes. I wonder if you can do the centered pattern on this puzzle, because it's technically a 5x5. Let's see here. Yes, you can. That's craziness. Whoa. There's this little itty bitty center surrounded by by plastic around the big white face, and that yellow down in there, it's completely covered by all the other pieces. And same with the white. And then these are just there, but if you were here or just watching this, you can see just how crazy this is. That piece hiding way down there with this piece sticking way up there. That's just craziness. Let's see if I can actually get this back here. Yeah, just like this. And if you guys keep up with Traiphum's YouTube channel, this puzzle right here, this is the exact one that's in the video that Traiphum made. And there are only, I believe there are 2 of these exact puzzles in the whole world. This one is the very first one built. And then Traiphum said he was going to make himself one. So this feels great just to know I have one of the rarest puzzles in the whole world. There are only 2 of these in this whole entire universe. And I find that just crazy. So, and if you look here, the centerpiece, it's kind of like a cone shape. And these are just little skinny itty bitty rectangles. And then this center's a big curvy square. So yeah. And the reason because of that is, when you shave down this puzzle, that's what the shape of these pieces are below it. It's just that you don't actually get to see it, and it all looks proportional on the outside. So, again, this is Traiphum's first 3x5x5. So, if you like the video, or you just want to give this video a thumbs up because Traiphum made this puzzle, and it's his first one ever, go ahead and click that like button. And if you really like this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And always remember, have a great day. Okay, so I've played around with this puzzle for about an hour or so. So what I've noticed here, it's pretty amazing. Like, if I were to turn it like this, let's see if you can see, but this edge piece, it's hollow just a millimeter or 2 above there, just so I can slide over the centerpiece. And this right here, it's just going over it, like it's very thin. This piece right here is a super thin piece, just so it can slide over that centerpiece. And I thought that was pretty amazing. Also, what I've noticed about this puzzle is these outer layers here are just a little clicky. And normally, like the V-cube design, they have a clicking mechanism, but this is Shang Shao. So I'm sure this will get worked in just by playing around with the puzzle, and it will soon be smooth. It's definitely, I can spin this just with one finger here. It is a very smooth puzzle. Oh, this is again Traiphum's very first 3x5x5 version 2. Again, thanks for watching, and always remember, have a great day.